Hi, welcome to Cloud Tech Bucket. So in this component installation and configuration series, today we're going to show you how we can add a local disk storage and backup Windows file system code. So let's get started. As you can see, I already logged into my Commvault Center, and on the guided page setup, we are here that is showing add storage or let's get started. So both the options we can use it, and you can also skip it and then manually add the story. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna follow this getting started. So I'm clicking there, and storage type I will select disk. So let me show you how much space is there. So I have C drive, which is 100 GB, and I have E drive where I have 1 terabyte of space. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use this 1 terabyte for now. In later video I will add iSCSI storage or NFS storage and tape for um, secondary backup. So that's fine. I'll choose disk, and then I will name these as file system, or you can make it like disk or something like local disk, so that in future if you want to choose any disk, we can identify that this is local disk and this is storage disk. Okay, now I need to add a backup location. So I have this is my Commvault server, which is local, and then I will browse the locations. So I will use this local disk E, and if you want you can make a folder over here. So let's do that. We will make it as backup. Okay, so on E drive we have this backup folder where we will use this local disk storage, clicking add, and then use deduplication. So if you want to use the deduplication, then you can choose these options, but we ensure that if you use deduplication, that in that case in your Commvault server SSD or NVMe SSD, those kind of disks is recommended, so that it gets more performance and your system don't busy on deduplication, and it will be faster if you can use the SSD or NVMe disk. Okay, so no deduplication location added, so let's add a deduplication space also. So I will use this Commvault server, and then location I will add a location. So this location will be in my E drive also. So let's use this folder, and I will make a folder here, and I will name it as D2. Okay, selected that folder and click save. Right, okay, so storage type is disk, and I'm naming this disk as a local disk, and then backup location is E drive, then slash backup, and my deduplication will be E drive slash deduplication. So that's all from here. I click next. Okay, so I will create a backup plan. So let's create a file system plan. File system plan, clicking next, and then it's asking me to as a storage as primary. So I'll select that storage local disk, which I already created on the first step, and the retention period for file system backups I will choose days, and then it will be 7 days. So whatever backup I took by this file system policy, it will retain for 7 days. Clicking next, and then you can choose your backup frequency. So you can run you can show those policies. So let me get through one by one. This is incremental, and this one is database utilization, so I don't need this. I will exclude this from here. And then this incremental, I will make it full. So all agent is there, that's fine for me at 9 p.m. So every day at, it will be run at 9 p.m. So that's fine for me. I'll save it, and then backup window, I'll choose all the days. So that's already selected. But if you want to choose any specific hour for the backup window, you can choose. So that's fine for me. I will choose all the window. If I have a longer backup, then it will going through all those days. I'll submit. Okay, so that storage disk addition is successful. If we go to storage, then on disk we can see our local disk is added, and it's showing no space is used because we didn't take any backup. And if we go to manage and then plans, we can see that we have a file system policy which has 1 day RPO. So what we will do on our second part, we will add a file system client. So to add a file system client, we have two options. One is we can use push installation, and another option is we can install the Commvault client package into our file system clients. So we will choose the options to install the package into the client. So to do that, we need to make a custom installation package. So let's make it. Okay. Then I will choose custom image package to install on different computer, and then that will be my Windows client. And I'll choose advanced package selection. Then from here I'll choose Microsoft Windows. Then I'll choose file system core and file system. So if you want to integrate a file system client, then these two packages recommended, file system and file system core. So I'll click next, and then this is the default location, custom image location, that's fine for me. Clicking next, I'm choosing including .NET or third-party package if it's needed. Clicking next. Okay, so it's copying the files from my package to that custom image location, which will be used for file system clients integration. Okay, so the custom package creation is completed, and the file is copied on my C drive. So let me get back to there. Okay, custom package location. As we can see, yes, we have this file system core package. So now that what I'm gonna copy this package to one of my client computer, on which computer I will take the file system core backup. So just give me a moment to log in into my client computer. Okay, so I have logged into my Windows file system client, and from the server I make this package available into shared drive. So I'm copying this file system installation file into my client computer. It will take a while. Let's wait for a few seconds. The copy has been completed. Let me open this file location, and then we'll run this setup and run as administrator. If the language English is okay for us, click agree. Next, then install packages on this computer. Join an existing Comcell, or we can select advanced selections. Click next. Then we will select these two packages. Click next. So installation path on C drive, that's fine for me. And then create a shortcut. Yes, we'll create a shortcut here. And then this is the summary. Two packages will be installed. Click next. It will just take a while to complete the installation. Okay, so the client information, display name, file system, and the host name to be able to communicate to my Commvault server and client. So I choose the host name as I have the DNS configured into my network. But if you don't have the DNS in your environment, then you have to make the host entry so that host name can be communicated. Click next. Then I will put my Commvault server hostname here. Click next. Enter credentials. Click next. So from here you can select a plan because we have created a file system plan, so we can select that. But if you wish, you can just skip from here. So I'll select that file system plan as I know that this client will use that file system plan. So in this process, my client is registering to my Commvault server. So we can look into the Commvault server. So under protect, if we click on file servers, here the file system cluster, this comes up. So, and it's showing that never backed up because we didn't backed up this client. So as you can see in the client computer, the installation and configuration completed successfully. We click from here. It's completed from this client side, so we can close this client side remote desktop. Okay, so now we will back up this file system client. So before backing up the file system client, we need to select that which package we want to back up. So we have to go to manage plan. So we'll click on file system client name, and then we'll go to subclient. Here the default is selected. So what we can do, and you can see it's excluded. So we can do one thing. We can use the package which needs to be backed up under the default subclient, or we can add a new subclient which will be backed up. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use this default subclient, and into this default subclient I am going to select the package which will be backed up from my client computers. So if I click on default, then it will comes up another window, and into the configurations, okay, this is fine for me. Under the content, we will select our specific content which we want to back up. So from here, backup content, we will browse and then we'll select. So from user desktop, we have this file system package and folder. We'll take backup this thing. As you can see, backup content is set. So it's the administrator desktop file system folder. So this folder will be backed up once we run the backup of these client computers. So let's get back to file system clients, and then from here we'll click on backup. So we'll take full backup, and there is option that when the job completes, notify me by email. I will click on submit, and then it will run a job. So we can click on view jobs details, or manually you can come back to the jobs folder or jobs options from here. So let's see, the status will come up here into the progress window. Or we can do one thing, we can click on jobs, then from here on under the active jobs you will be able to see that file system backup is running. As you can see, it's already 25%. And from here, if you click on the three dot, then you can click on view logs. So from view logs you will get the details of job options or status which going on. So we get back to the job screen, and as you can see, it's 25% stable. So hope it will not take so much time, as into the file system folder there is maybe 200 or 200 something MB packets. Okay, so as you can see, the backup completed. So that's fine. Let's get back to our client. Under the project, file systems, file servers. Okay, as you can see, here is a status like last backup is March to 1:58 p.m. So what we can do, we can restore, test it. So we will click on restore, and then it will show us the backup content which has been backed up. If we browse the files from here, the users, administrators, desktop file system. So we will select this file system folder, and then we'll click on restore it from here. And destination, we need to make a destination client where we want to restore it. So we will restore into the same client, this is file system client, and ACS data both will be restored, and restored to the original folder. We are going to restore it on different folder. So what we will do, we will select the C drive, and into this C drive we will make a new folder which we will call restore. On C drive of my client computer, under the restore folder, the file system will be backed up. Then we will click restore. Again, the restore jobs will be started. So you can click on view jobs details. So from here, we will be able to see the job status. As you can see, it's already 5%. So let's wait for a couple of minutes. The restore will be completed. So you can also see the load and current throughput, all those details under this job progress window. Or we can do one thing, we can click on jobs, and then from here we can see what's going on. And also on restore operations, we can also check the view logs. Under the view logs, you will get details what's going on into the background. So we get back to the jobs again. So under jobs tree, all the jobs tree will be here. So as you can see, the file system restore has been completed successfully. So let's get back to the client machine. If we can see the restore packages is there or not. So this is my client PC. As you can see from desktop, we taken the backup. So file system folder is here. Now we will get back to the C drive and then restore folder. So yes, we have this restore folder, and under this restore folder we have this file system. And under file system, all the packages what it was into the desktop all are there. So we can do one thing. We can also check the size. Like let me show you from the properties. This is 236 MB, and if we look into the desktop properties, it's also 236 MB. So that means the file system we take backup and we restore both are same size and the permissions. All those things has been restored successfully. So that's how we add our file system client. So on our latest video, we will configure the database client and the NAS client, all those things. So hope we will see you in next video. Have a nice time. Bye bye.